Fellow Nigerians, this is Smart Ajaja, the presenter of Nigeria Now on Nightingale radio station. Our country, Nigeria, is going through a lot this very moment. 2 weeks ago, a patriotic section of Nigerian youths took to the streets, demanding an end to SARS, a special police anti-robbery unit that became rogue and was killing innocent Nigerians indiscriminately. Within days, it became a big movement that went through 2 stages of metamorphosis to get to a sophisticated technological outfit that set up emergency 911 numbers that Nigeria has not been able to set up for 60 years of our existence as a nation state, and some other things. I saw Nigerian youths for the first time showing love. The boundaries of hate came down. The wall of discrimination based on ethnicity and religion was taken apart. What I saw was a pure Nigerian nationalist instinct driving them. And then came day 3. The government, rattled by the sophistication of this movement, decided to respond. Their response was crude. Their response was savage. Their response was what should happen in the 17th century, the use of brute force. Thugs. I saw my government, representatives of my government through its security agencies, arming thugs, innocent youths that they, the drivers of government, had through their series of tragic failure of leadership denied education and access to opportunities. They called them hoodlums and unleashed them on innocent protesters, calling them hoodlums. Which country denigrates its youth and call them hoodlums? This was done to discredit the patriotic march by a generation of patriotic youths who rose to a very high level of consciousness, above and beyond the nauseating primordial sentiments that had held our country in captivity from day 1. Let me thank these youths for a job well done, and to remind them that what is left is a lot more than what they think they have accomplished. If we miss it now, we may not have an opportunity to get the job truly done. For their generation and the future of unborn generations of Nigerians, we have had enough of stagnation. We need to move forward as a country. Our country is so divided right now. Separatist movement everywhere. People expressing discontent with the state the sorry state of our country. That should trouble any generation of leaders. But we have a generation of leaders who are insensitive, who are callous, who are disgustingly annoying, thinking that this is one simple thing like before that they can control. It is spreading like wildfire. To discover that palliatives meant for the ordinary Nigerians who were on a forced lockdown for nearly 2 months of the COVID-19 assault on our country were hidden in private warehouses away from those who were supposed to use that to go through the difficulties associated with eating and drinking. Basic things that these governors kept them, obviously, perhaps, for them to repackage them for the next election. Now, these people found out where their foods are hidden, and they went for it. And our government is calling them looters. How do you loot what belongs to you? And the same government, populated by criminals and generational killers through their bad policies and wanton looting of our economy, are not seen as looters. That innocent who is hungry, the poor who has been starved to death, the disenfranchised who has no means of survival, is today called by our government as looters. And they deploy their security forces to be shooting at them. Now, who ought to be shot? Who committed a treason against the people? Is it not the governors who hid away what belonged to the people and denying them access to them at a time they needed them most? Are they not the treasonous felons that ought to be shot, and not the innocent citizens that are being shot at like games today? Nigerians, this is not a good moment for us. And now look at what is taking place across the Federation. It is now not localized anymore in the south of Nigeria. It's everywhere in the east, west, north, and south. That should alarm any sensitive government. That should alarm any responsible government to go into action to address all the issues central to the setback of Nigeria. I don't want to see a Nigeria degenerate into Somalia, but I'm afraid the way things are going and how fast things are moving, with the government being slow at taking action. Manipulated regional nationalism in Nigeria. We are beginning to reap the benefits of the lies we have been told for 60 years by the same people, their cronies and their proteges. How long do we have is what I cannot tell anybody. But I tell the conscious youth of Nigeria that they must go all the way for Nigeria as long as they are doing the right thing. Sparing government buildings, sparing police officers. Don't shoot at them because they are not your enemies. Leave government buildings out of your action. Protest peacefully and don't stop until Nigeria changes. That is what we are looking for, and that is what we will support. We will not be part of any criminal acts. God bless you as you strategize